what's up, y'all? Welcome to Pour Decisions.
Where we pour up.
It's your Pour Decisions.
Period. Y'all, well, thanks for tuning in today. I'm your girl, Kiki.
I'm TJ Sean.
And I'm Amanda Pop Panda.
Period, okay? So, yeah, a lot of y'all may know us from, well, me and TJ from...
Pandora's Box.
I couldn't even remember the name of the
I
like,
know.
what was the name?
I'm sorry, you guys. We have not did Pandora's Box. It's been about 5 years since we have been on air, and we are very, very glad and happy to be back. I know we look like two totally different people. Yes,
Yeah,
we
'cause y'all
did
see
do
me?
a little plastic surgery
We
because that's what we
did.
do.
Okay.
You gotta keep it up, okay? Yeah.
We've been
Everybody
out
likes
here
to be
getting
fine.
all type of surgeries. Yes, we love
Yes,
it.
we
On the
did.
table,
Yeah.
period.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here, rolls on my back.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, we did the show about 5 years ago. We're bringing it back. The new show is now Poor Decisions. It'll be some of the same, things that we talked about back then, and it'll be some new things because, some of us make a lot of poor decisions all the time, and, we're just not going to talk about that. So, well, we are going to talk about that, but yeah. So, I guess I'll start with one of my poor decisions. I don't want to say this is a poor decision for the week, but it's just a poor decision I made. And I feel like my poor decision is continuing to go back to something that I know is not good for me.
I think we all have been there
I'm
a
sorry.
time or two.
I had to give you the horn.
Some more than others. Okay? Because I know, I know some people who, put their nigga out every week, but we're not going to talk about that. So,
What did you do? You spent the block, didn't you?
Ooh,
Innovate.
just one time. We working on it.
Wait a minute. One time with who?
What you talking about, girl?
Okay.
You in my
You know what?
business.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't
Do your
that.
thing.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
So if that's your poor decision, what made it poor? Like, what made it a really
because
bad
you
decision?
have that feeling where you know you shouldn't be here. Why are you here?
Why were you there?
How did you get
Why were
here?
you there? I want to know. Okay.
Was it worth it though? What was the poor
Yeah.
decision worth it? That's the question.
What?
Was it worth it? No, what? After you heard me,
Wait.
Okay. We're going to say no. It wasn't worth it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I feel like we
Okay.
all made that decision though.
Yeah.
I spun the block recently.
Yeah, I mean, we
did?
all
Yeah,
do.
I did.
How did that work for you?
It didn't work. It did
Oh.
not work at all. I had spun the block. I told y'all that one day. Y'all was like, "What y'all do?" And it just got broke up with. That's what I did. I spun it too hard.
You did.
I hit a U. I shouldn't have hit it.
Oh.
Man, I had no wheel. Look,
But did you feel like when you did that it was gonna be like different? Like was it some things that
you want to know my honest opinion? I don't know what I thought. I thought it was a good 50-50, but it wasn't 100% like, yeah, this is a good idea. It was a let's just see, I don't know everything.
Okay.
And apparently I know everything.
Oh.
that's how I be feeling. Period. Okay.
Period. The dreams tell me, baby.
Cause you just know.
Yeah.
You just know.
You just know.
You
be
just
knowing.
know.
You be knowing when people be serious.
Cause
and
it be
when
the
they don't
lies for me. Cause I'm like that lie is so stupid.
Oh.
And I feel like I don't want to get into it, so I just like, okay. And I'm like,
I've been going to
hit my side nigga, what you doing?
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh. See,
But I'm just playing because I ain't got no side nigga.
Sure you don't.
sure you don't. Now that it's on air, right? I feel like I've been going to sleep real nice lately, though. Like nobody's playing on me, nobody's lying to me.
Right.
Like even if they were, it wouldn't matter because I don't know them yet. So
Yeah.
Y'all want to know how I deal with those
peace for me.
situations? Like when I feel like somebody is lying to me, I'm like, you know what? Back in 2016, I did lie to this one nigga. So this is my karma.
no fact. I just told somebody the other day. I was like, I think I have now reached like the pinnacle of all my karma. Like anything I ever did to somebody, I didn't got it back. Already. Like I'm done now. There should not be nothing left in the world.
Yeah.
Bad left to happen to me.
So going forward, just always be kind and do the right thing. I'm guessing, hey, but we're all human, so
No, it is be kind, do the right thing.
yeah.
Sometimes.
I was perfect. I am perfect.
And other times, we just make those poor decisions, and it is what it is, because that's what our hosts say. So, anyways.
You would know. So, okay.
Maybe.
That's just ignorant.
So how was y'all weekend?
I don't.
What is today?
What did
Today's
you do?
Sunday?
Because you're
Sunday.
always going. You're on the go.
because I'm out here in these streets. Okay,
You're for the streets.
Oh.
the streets are for me. No, but she just playing, y'all. My son niggas, y'all out there.
Or is she though?
No, but I started another job, so I have like a little night job that I'm doing. Thank y'all. You know, I gotta get this money, and so that's pretty much what I did. What was yesterday? Saturday? Oh, I had a photo shoot yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that's
So
what
how
I
did that go?
It was cool, and then we went out to eat.
Were people being nice to you?
Like what? Like other girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Are people usually not nice to you, girls? What's happening? What's the like? What's
Well,
the
okay,
tea?
you know, like sometimes she's not extra, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a person who's always put together. And sometimes when you walk into a space where there's multiple women, some women have some things internally that's going on
They
within
haven't
them.
dealt with.
Right. So when you walk in, somebody who's a ray of sunshine, you know, or who's bubbly, and I always snap on her, but that's because I'm supposed to. But this person who everybody flocks to, and she always got herself together, she can kind of, and she's not intentionally trying to dim your light. But she just, you know, and sometimes it can be intimidating. So that's why I was asking, like, in a room full of other women.
How was it?
Yeah, was it, like, really cool?
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's good, though. That's good. That is how it is when you're someone who's a vibrant person, though.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I be looking, I'm like, what's your beef with me? Like, what I do? Because I'm, like, when I'm in a room, I may look like this and, you know, be done up or whatever, but I'm very, like, in the corner, you know? Like,
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't know that from high school because I feel like in high school that was never the case, but maybe now, maybe.
I mean, like, if I'm around certain people, like new people and stuff, like I'm
right.
chill.
That
But
makes
if I know
sense.
you, then we gon' and then with you, we both goofy. So it's like we gonna be goofy together.
Just so y'all, I don't know if we said it yet, but they're cousins. TJ and Kiki are cousins.
I know y'all can't tell, and it may be hard to believe because look at me, Nicki Minaj here, Wanda from Holiday Heart. Like I don't
No, I'm trying to find a sound for you.
That was so mean.
And I told you I was gonna put you on blast today, right?
And
because
I actually gave you a compliment. But what makes me mad and angry was when I drove over here and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was really proud of myself for my eyebrows because you taught me how to do my eyebrows. But for a few years, you let me walk around with the rose crap on my face.
I tried to tell
and that's what I want to talk about, people.
I tried to tell
How
this
do you
girl.
know when someone's your real friend?
How
okay?
do you know when? That's a real question, though. How do you know when someone's your
But-
real friend?
Your real friend.
Okay, but what about the people who are overly opinionated? And you be like, I ain't asked you for that.
Oh.
So if you want to walk around with rosy cheeks looking like a clown, then what am I supposed to do?
I didn't want to look stupid.
I mean, you thought you was cute, right?
I did. But you could have said, you know what, sis? That's not it.
You know what? That scares me though because sometimes I look at other pictures of me when I was young. I'm like, man, we thought that was it. And
Yeah,
because
wasn't.
it was it
So
at that
what
time.
if right now this is not it, and we don't know that until like 3 years?
But
Yeah.
no, but you have to think about it. It is it at that time. So you're like, oh, that's what that trend
Right,
was at
that's
that time.
true.
Right. It's
So
it
she was
now.
just a little bit left behind because we had moved on up to contour. Shout out to Kim. I'm about to say Kim Possible.
That's what you get.
Shout out to Kim Kardashian.
That's what you get.
Because we was up doing contour highlight. You know, you was still stuck on them rosy cheeks, and let's not even get into the people that used to put the little white line on their eyebrow.
I was one of those people.
I know.
Look at Amanda.
Wait, hold on, back me up. Wait, a white line.
Remember the
You know the little eyeshadow.
the white? Yeah, you used to draw your eyebrows and then you put the white line across under
I
it.
guess that was the highlight.
I'm sorry.
Maybe y'all too young for that. Okay,
What? Girl, my back
everybody
hurts. I'm
did
old.
it. Anyway, okay.
That was
so,
sad.
Amanda, what did you do this weekend?
What did I honestly? What's the okay? So Friday I hung out with my partner,
Like
my friend, my homie.
Like, was it like
Platonic.
your friend?
Oh.
Super platonic.
Okay.
Your
Yeah,
friend,
platonic. He's
Oh, your
cool.
friend.
He's mad cool. He actually told me, dang. Is it,
Well, hey, friend.
Nobody knows him, so it's fine. He actually told me that he had another baby on the way, he has another child for another woman, and it just took me by surprise, I think.
Okay, so look, let's get a little messy. So he got another baby on the way with another one, but is he in a relationship with another one?
No,
we
he's
don't know?
single. No, he's
Oh,
single.
okay.
He has a baby already. He takes care of his children. He's a good guy. It's not that. It's just that I be thinking I'm just living slow. Like, he on baby 2. I ain't even had the baby 1.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Is it commercial break?
Be proud.
I'm 31.
31. Okay, you're still really young.
Yeah, but my ovaries don't know that.
No, but the thing about it is, Amanda, I had a kid in my teens, a kid in my 20s, and a kid in my 30s.
And guess what? You almost done. Like, that's it.
No, I'm not, because the little bad one just turned 4. Because, no.
Girls drink today.
Yeah,
Amen.
you see what I'm saying? No, so I think that, even if you wait, I have a friend who's 45 and pregnant. Like, whatever, it's going to be right for you.
See, that make my
Don't
back
feel
hurt.
like, don't feel like you in a rush or you behind. You living life. You doing what you're supposed to do.
You know what?
I would be
Thank you.
embarrassed, though, because I feel like I don't want to be picking my kid up from school. I'm like, oh, that's your granny. Because don't play me like that. But I also feel like, I feel like the grannies these days look very young.
Or these Virgos. That girl,
she's a grandmother.
she need to have more abs than me. That's
Tiny
rude.
is a grandmother. She's my best friend in my head. She's
Okay.
a grandmother. What?
So-
Tiny is pretty to me.
Oh,
Yeah, she is. I don't think that she's not.
Don't do my friend like
I was
ready
just
to throw
doing
down
that.
about Tiny. That's all I'm saying. Tiny and Cardi B.
So wait. So
Anyways.
what, didn't she have a best friend named like Shanika or something like that?
Shakana.
They're not friends anymore. Let's
Exactly.
catch up to 2020.
Well, I'm saying, did you do
21.
that? Did you have something to do with that? Because they was best friends, but all of a sudden now she your best friend. I'm just trying to think.
I
Did you
didn't.
sabotage that?
No,
Okay.
Shakana got her own thing, but hey, people, how they are about off scenes, so whatever.
Okay.
But she's my friend.
Okay.
Shoot.
Well, that is true. Everybody is at their own pace, but I just really still don't want to be 50 with a 1-year-old. I want
That's
to be
true.
on a yacht.
I
want to
wouldn't
be
even.
drunk.
Yeah.
God forgive me. I want
Why'd
to be
you put
bent
an emphasis
over.
on drunk?
I want to be
Wanna be
drunk.
bent over.
Bent over. I'm just saying.
I'm there with you for real.
So this
Because
weekend,
like
that was it. That's
at
all it
50, you're supposed to be like living your best life.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
I think I'm living my 50 life right now, though. I ain't gonna lie. I went to bed at I went to bed at like 11 o'clock last night.
We know you went to bed at 6 the other day.
Shut-
So
That's normal to me. The only person who's out in the streets is the one that's for the streets.
It's for the streets.
I'm
Yes. Give me
saying.
some small applause for that.
Okay.
Because
That is all I'm saying. She has nothing
it's
to
okay.
say.
No, that's okay. Be in the streets.
I really look, y'all. When they say I'm in the streets, I really be like just in the streets for a second because I'm going to my destination. Like I'm not just out
So you
here
driving in the street.
and I'm like working. I'm going to work. Okay.
So you driving in the street. For sure.
Yes. Why she trying to come for me, Granny?
Ooh.
She just be mad because I used to be at home all the time.
This is what I'm saying about you. I can say one thing and you have to go like for my jugular. I can go, oh, you wore those pants today? And you can go, wasn't your mama a crackhead? That's not the same.
Was
That's not the same.
That was that picture you had shown me earlier?
That's so mean.
Oh.
You just do the most.
I don't feel like
I
I
start
do the
here
most.
and then you go like, ugh.
Because
and
I
be
feel like if you
oh.
come for me, I'm gonna end it right then and
Just
there.
in
Like
case, just in
we
case.
don't need it around two. Like
it's good to
you
have
say
your
something to me, I'm gonna say
insurance.
something back. Like that's it. Like
It's good to have
because
your
I'm
insurance.
also not a person that go back. Even though we just be playing, I'm not a person that go back and forth. I'm like, girl, you still talking about this? Like what? I don't even know what to say to you today, and I gotta come when I come because I don't always have comebacks.
Oh,
But,
okay. I get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm gonna get you.
got it.
So y'all, I think it's time for our hot topics.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Lord, have mercy. The hot topics. Y'all just, I don't even know, y'all, because, okay, so over the weekend we found out that Nick Cannon is expecting yet another kid.
I did not know he had so many children, though. I thought it was like his third. I thought he had 2 with Mariah, and then that was it.
I'm just
Two with
confused.
Mariah, 2 with Brittany, 1 with another girl, 1 with a Wild 'N Out girl. Like, is he trying to, like, catch up to young NBA YoungBoy? Or, like, what are you doing?
He might be. Now, his back gotta hurt, for real. Because he like, how old am I? He gotta be like a little older than me.
I think he's up there with me.
Ain't he like 40? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I am not 40, you whore. I'm like a step away from 40, though. I need to embrace it.
Yeah, but the good thing is that you don't look like
No.
you don't look bad.
This is the first time I've heard of this, and I did not think that.
What?
I did not think that you were nowhere near that.
Yeah, I'll be
You said-
40 next
when,
year.
When I said
You be
31,
40
you said
next
that was...
year?
You will be 30 next year.
No, I'll be 29. I mean, no, I will. Actually,
Yeah.
okay, my
Because
bad.
our birthdays are a week apart.
Okay, you're right. You said next year. I'm thinking
But
about
I'm
like next birthday.
saying, like, our next birthday,
Wow,
you know.
no, TJ, you look good this
Thank
whole
you
time.
so
'Cause you said I
much.
was young, and I was like, how could she say that when, like...
Yeah, you're
we both
young to
old?
me.
I'm really still thinking you 35.
Wow,
So like,
Oh,
that's great. Let me look like you, for real.
But anyways,
Oh.
so he's
You look like
having
a
yet
crackhead?
another... What? Crackhead? See, I didn't even say anything about your Nicki imposteration that's going on
Imposter.
here. Okay? And yes, I
But
make
she
up
think-
words.
she thinks she's insulting me, but I actually like the compliment. Okay, as long as you say Nicki Minaj, like it's okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so he's expecting like kid number 6 or 7, and I get when you are a millionaire that like it doesn't matter that kids cost, but geez, like I don't understand.
I think it's just because it's just happening so fast. It's just like, dang, like
I think
okay.
for me, it's like, what about the kids though? I think because I came from a divorce home. I don't know if y'all came from home like mom and dad together. I didn't come from a home like that, so I just be thinking about the kids. Like they'll never get to just be like, wake up, mommy, daddy. Da, 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 da. I mean, I know it's not common these days anyway to begin with, but
I get what you're saying.
I think about that.
Cause I mean, he has kids everywhere. But
It's
hey,
spread out.
do your thing.
But maybe he does a good job at keeping them all together. Like you never know.
I guess
Maybe he has a really big house, and he puts all of the wives in there, like sister wives. Yeah.
I don't know, because even when he got the second baby mama, Brittany, pregnant, and he was in a relationship with Jessica Smith, anytime Jessica would post something, Brittany would backdoor and go like, yeah, bitch, he was here right after he left there. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
it can't be as copacetic as, you would think it is. I think that, I don't know, but hey.
It's the jail time they want me to have for me because I cannot. I think that's why I don't be in situations like that, because it's just, I mean, I probably wouldn't mind a little jail, because you meet a lot of girls, they're cool, some do stuff that's to you, so you don't got to go nowhere else to get it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Anyway, speaking of jail, did anybody in this room get the PPP loan?
Girl, bye.
Why are you looking at me? Look, I ain't going to
Like
jail.
a scammer. I don't know. You have that scammer glow about yourself.
Thank
I don't know.
you. I know. But I ain't doing no jail time for nobody.
You do give scamish. You do give scamish.
Yeah.
I heard that before.
Oh, okay.
And I'm okay with that. It's
I did
okay to
not-
look like a scammer.
I don't play with the government, y'all. That's just one thing I don't mess with. The government is like big worm. Like when they want their money, honey, they're gonna come get their money.
I need to work
Yes.
for them then, because I'm big worm.
You really are.
You really are.
Kiki is the nicest person until you owe her some money.
Period. I do not play about money, y'all, because I feel like I work hard for my
It's
money.
true.
I work
these
hard.
are facts, though. These are facts.
And
These
so
are
I
facts.
get angry. Like, I'm nice about anything. Like, you could literally run me over, and I'm going to be like, all right, I got you, but bet. But you owe me some money. Like, I'm like, where the shooters at? I don't even know no shooters, but, like, we finna go find some.
You gonna find some with your money. You gonna get the shooters some money, and they gonna handle it.
I just can't. Like, I can't let nobody slide about no money, because, like, I put my time in, and so where's my money?
And that's how the IRS is going to do, you guys. If you did not...
If you falsify documents
Yes.
to get a PPP
to get that
loan.
PPP loan. I mean, I get it. It's it's a large sum of money at one time. I understand that, and I actually even tried to go through the process. But when it said, "Did you file a 1099?" I was like, I'm not about to lie to these folks about this. Like, I was like, oh no. And then they put out that list where you can like search. So I searched everybody, my entire family, all my friends. I was hoping I would see her on there so I could borrow a couple thousand, but she did not do it. I was so proud of her that she did not
You was
do
proud
it.
and disappointed.
Yeah, at the same time, because we're going to be broke still. But,
Right.
okay.
Needed an oil
I was
change.
like, take one for the team. You never take one for the team.
I don't take one for the team all the time.
You don't.
So let's go back to when we first started the other show.
We asked you to pass out on camera so we could get
Whoa.
some.
You know I gotta stop you here. Wait, you asked her to pass out for what?
Back then, was it Mo 3 that Lord rest his soul?
No, not
Everybody
Mo.
knows.
It wasn't
Who
Mo
was
3.
it?
C Strugs, was it?
It was one of them who passed out and got notoriety from Boosie. And I texted her and I was like, oh my God, he passed out. So now Boosie knows him. If you pass out when we go live on air, then maybe something could happen. Or if you had sex on camera, we could be like the Kardashians.
The Kardashians.
She never takes one
Yes.
for the team. You want to be in the streets, but you don't want to be in the streets. That's all I'm saying.
I just like to put my toe in the water. That's all.
Like, if somebody just took one.
She don't like to be in the street. She'll be in like the shop window. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But in the street, but kind of
Yeah.
not.
You just want to play
Yeah.
with it.
Right. Well.
Because
Okay.
you tried it.
Well.
Okay, anyway, so what y'all think about Portia Williams, and I cannot even pronounce her
Portia,
fiancé name.
let's go.
And I'm going to be the first to say I have not been keeping up with Real Housewives of Atlanta because my auntie Nene is nowhere on there. My Sag sister, she's not on there, so I am not supporting them, okay?
Wait, Miss. I shed what I shed. Is not on there? Why?
Yeah, she's not on there. I don't know why they didn't renew her contract, but the rest of them I can't stand.
Because people was
them.
hating on her.
She gives
Yeah,
life.
I mean, yeah, she really does. And then she's
make
like
the
one
show.
of the ones who started the show, so how could she not? So, but anyway,
That's
I don't
kinda
know if
weird.
y'all have been keeping up with it. I just seen it online where Portia is engaged to one of her. She said she's not her friends, but I guess an acquaintance's ex-husband. I mean, has that ever happened to you? Like somebody comes behind you and try to.
My face is
Amanda's
just
like.
my face is just conversion.
Amanda's like, I can't.
Wait, but keep going though, because
but has that ever happened to you?
where someone wanted to date somebody that I haven't.
Yes, or like actually did and just said it like backdoor, like, okay, but we weren't friends though.
We can move on to the next topic because that never happened to me.
I'll go on record
That never
and say,
happened to me. Okay. No.
I was married many, many years ago, and my ex-husband, I used to work with this girl, and I won't say her name, but because she's my friend on Facebook.
I was gonna say Kendra.
No. Kendra, and I know people that knows those names, and they're gonna be like, okay, did you tell those hoes something? But no,
I just came in with a random name.
I won't say her name, but my ex-husband was like. I'm gonna go back to the story because he was like this big, person who had a lot of money back in the day, right?
Oh, wow.
And he had this ugly car that I hate to this day. Those box Chevys that, with the 20
you
doors.
like when you told me I look like a box Chevy with the butterfly doors?
You did at the time.
She told me I was built like that.
So I was like, I hate this car. And she and I worked together. And she was like, girl, that car is everything. And I didn't hear the admiration in her tone. I'm just like, okay, but it's ugly to me because I don't like, ghetto things. I'm hood, but I don't like ghetto things.
Sure.
So he goes and tells me, oh yeah, I met up with her at the hotel, but we didn't have sex. She took off her clothes and I just couldn't do it.
Who's he talking to? Somebody who's deaf? Because that's stupid. Like, God forgive me, anybody has any handicaps, but who are you talking to?
And I was like, oh, okay. But I have no feelings like that towards my ex-husband. Even when he told me, it was like, oh, okay, And when I seen her in person, I like, hey, girl, how you doing? Because in essence, you wanted my life at the time, and you didn't get it. Maybe, so.
I'm sorry, we got to back it up just because I don't know your life story, so this is news to me. Y'all just want to let everybody know. Okay, so basically, you had a husband.
Yes.
Right. He had money. He had an ugly car. The girl, your friend.
I thought we were friends, but I'm pretty sure she would have portioned me and said we wasn't friends.
So she admired the car, all this stuff. And so
yeah.
He told you that she came to the hotel, took off her clothes. They didn't do nothing because
who paid for
the Holy Spirit stopped.
I don't even know. It could have been a 2 for $10. I don't even know. Okay, do you guys know what that is? Like 2 hours for $10? Like
a motel?
Yeah,
very dirty.
I am not
I
sex
never.
worker, so I do not know those terms. I know 4 for 4. $44 for 4
It's
minutes.
giving very much dollar menu.
I'm saying, but he said, right.
At
the end of the day, he said nothing happened. But my thing was, she had done that, and it really, it did not even bother me.
Were you emotionally, unattached at that time to him?
Okay, the whole time I was married, I was emotionally unattached, to be honest with you. So it wasn't like, oh, it hurts so
Woo,
bad.
Jesus, okay.
Well, he knows this. We've had conversations. He knows what I'm saying. So
Wait, is he related to you? Is that how y'all are cousins?
No.
Girl, I was like, this is getting juicy and messy and everything else. I love it.
Okay, moving on. Okay.
Wait, I didn't tell y'all about my
Portia?
Don't leave me out.
Oh, it happened to you, Kiki?
It's actually happening to me right now.
No, you
What?
lying.
Are you serious? Because you didn't tell me.
I'm telling you now.
Okay, go ahead.
But first of all, hold on. I want to say this. If it was like, me and Lori, and because, she dating Michael B. Jordan right now, I would Portia her for Michael B. Jordan. Come on. Or Drake. Y'all
Michael B.
ignore me?
Jordan has lost all his sex appeal for me I'm sorry for even dating Lori Harvey because she's so young. She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I always like.
How old is he?
Is
like
he in his 30s?
And she's what, 20?
Like
Lower
25
20s. My thing was I thought he would have been more with like a mature woman. I mean, he's handsome, but I'm not like a person who's, I've never been his fan like that in that way. But just looking at him and looking at her, I'm like, what could they have in common?
What can he do for her, and what can she do?
Because he looks intellectual.
Right.
He looks, and not to say she's a whore, because I get what she does, and I feel like she's living. I feel like she's doing
dating.
what she's supposed to do.
Right.
Like,
But maybe, y'all, anyways, because I feel like, me and Lori got something in common. I feel like we date. I feel like we date and, we may like somebody. I'm like, okay, let's see. Yeah. And then, be like, oh, false alarm. So then you back to the drawing.
Facts.
Back to the
drawing board.
And then you try with somebody else. And then, then when you finally find somebody who's serious, because, like, come on, Future, come on now. But
Well,
Michael
we
B.
knew
Jordan may
that.
be a little bit more serious, so it's like, oh, okay, I can finally like be
Yeah.
myself and be comfortable.
I'm
like,
about to see.
you
I
know?
want to see how old he actually really is before I start talking about these people because I just want to know.
Well, you can look that
'Cause
up.
y'all not about to put my forehead on the
Okay.
shade room because I was talking about people.
Anyway.
Most definitely will.
So what about Bow Wow and Soulja Boy doing a versus?
Ma'am.
I feel like I've always like, I feel like, okay, Bow Wow has more songs or whatever, more number ones, but I've always liked Romeo, but
What you like about
can't-
Romeo?
he's fine.
I can't even think of a Little Romeo song.
Just for the fact
You
check.
You just, it ain't no. What other words?
Okay, look, this is the thing about me. People be like, "Oh, who you like when it comes to basketball, whatever." I don't look at their numbers. I don't look at all of that. I'm like, "Oh, he fine." So like, what's up? You know?
Eef.
But
You're so.
I'm gonna go with Soulja Boy.
What on a Bow Wow thing?
On the verses, right?
On the verses with Bow Wow?
Yes, because I'm gonna be over there cranking that, you know, and then I'm gonna sit down when little Bow Wow comes.
Y'all,
on.
I just tweeted this maybe like 3 months ago. I said y'all need to give Bow Wow his flowers. Soulja
You
Boy
do.
too, but Soulja Boy too. But I think they're equal. Like
They
you
may
wouldn't
be,
have thought they
yeah.
would have been equal, but this is gonna be a good one because
I've just
like,
never liked Bow Wow though. Like I've never
I
like.
said, Lil Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move so fast.
The,
no?
I'm not saying the songs are okay, but I just never really cared for him.
It wasn't
Like,
him. So you were a Soulja Boy fan.
I was okay
you was
before
cranking
Soulja Boy. I was always with Romeo, like always.
sure.
And
Romeo's
then
fine.
Soulja Boy came in.
What
And
did
I was
y'all
like,
ever
okay.
see in Romeo?
What didn't
just
you
like
see in
Angela
Romeo?
never said
I can't
either.
I can't even say that. I don't know. I just always thought he was cute, and I never was the type of person that just like light skin. I like both. I like guys in general, but
Guys
Oh,
and, guys and
I
girls.
thought you said when she said she liked both. I got a little scared.
no, I like just all guys. Like just
all
you
of
gotta
them,
be,
any
you gotta
kind.
look good.
It
yes.
don't matter.
It don't matter.
Got it.
I'm picky.
You could be a little bit handicapped.
No, she is picky. I don't even know why she's saying that.
Me?
Oh my God. A
Okay.
guy could put his sock on wrong and you would be like, I'm not talking to him anymore.
Period. Because
Like,
why you put your sock on like that?
like, who raised you? And I'm
like
like,
I swear that's me.
Why is it? That's how it is when when you're dating. So my sister sent me a meme, and the meme was basically like, when you're with somebody, they do 100 things wrong. You don't care, you overlook it. But as soon as you
Right.
start dating with somebody, they do one little thing. You're like, I don't like him for real. Like, why?
No, that's
girl?
me.
He be saying a lot. I don't like that. I don't like it.
That'd be me, cause like I
That's
used to
me.
always tell her a lot before I got with my ex, like you know that whole dating process. I would be like telling her things. I'm like, I'm just not gonna talk to him because he did this, or like I don't know, like why his shoestrings look like that. Like they was a little dingy, and like just
it would be
I used to just
the
pick.
craziest stuff. I would be like, this girl gonna be alone forever. But I never would tell her. I would be like, yeah. I would be like, yeah, I'm on your
fake.
side. You're right. He's wrong. He should not have done that. And I'm like, this bitch is crazy.
Do y'all really tell people when they're wrong about stuff for real? Like if your friend comes like, girl, let me tell you about so and so. Like, do you ever tell them like, bro, you were wrong?
She did to me.
So you'll tell her when she's wrong.
Remember, I don't know something had happened in my life, and I always call her to vent, and she was like, you know what? I just think that you are very spoiled. You said, I think you just sound like a spoiled brat when things don't go your way, and I was like,
I came to you for comfort.
Okay, so
but she was right. So now when I get to complaining about things, I'll stop in the middle of it and go, you know what? Let me stop complaining because it could be another way.
Yeah.
So it was actually good that, and she's the only person
That
who
will tell
had,
you about
yeah,
yourself.
who gave me that criticism, but in a way that you could feel love behind it. Because sometimes people don't take criticism because you can't feel the love behind it. But it was her trying to, better me. Like, okay, you looking at it like this, but flip it. Like,
Think
and I'm
about
like,
it. But I think it's
Yeah.
important to have people like that around you anyway. I have a
Right.
best friend. I just talked to her in the car. He said to Shari, hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
And we are the type of friends that we'll tell each other about ourselves.
Right.
And like for me, we're both, she's a Cancer, I'm a Pisces, I know astrology, whatever. But like we're both sensitive people. So you can't just tell me stuff all rude and think I'm gonna take it nicely. Even if it's coming from, you have to like kind of,
Right.
dress it up, make it real for me. Make it look a little nice. You know what I'm saying? Make it look nice.
I always tell
I
people
agree.
that like
For real.
it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it always.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, facts.
it needs to be said.
Right.
But it's just how you say it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I used to tell my ex-boyfriend that. I used to be like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you could ask me for $10. I was going to give you 20 because the way you asked me, here's 2. That's how, for real.
Here's
he used
two.
to talk, I used to be like, bro, stop talking to me so rough. Oh
Right.
my gosh. You know what? I don't know where
No,
he
that's,
at, but.
that's true. But also, speaking on that, I also feel like sometimes I'm still learning, and I also feel like I just have to listen, because sometimes people talk and they don't want your opinion,
They
but
just
they
want
need
you
somebody
to
listen. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing a lot, and so people feel comfortable talking to me. I'm like, this is what I say. That's crazy.
This is how I do it. I go, do you want my opinion,
Yes.
or did you call just to vent? Because if you need me
That's a
to
good way
vent,
to go
if you
about
need
it.
to vent, yeah, I always, because I have a cousin who kind of like puts a lot on me. So, and I didn't realize that she was putting a lot on me emotionally. So sometimes, you know, I have to like not answer the phone. And I have a cousin who does me like that, because I'm pretty sure she's like, every time this whole call
The
me,
wind
it's a
blows, she
problem.
calling me, right.
Yes, it's a problem.
I need to do that
So-
too, not to cut you off, but like she called me
Yeah.
today because her nail, she needed a new nail, and I'm like, this negative energy, like I don't need this.
You know what? But I sat there and I waited, and he actually fixed my nail for me. Didn't even give me a hard time. He has a new client now because I'm tired of messing with you. Okay, anyway. But I did it. I sat there. I didn't do what I normally do, and I would have went to 10 other places who could take
Not
me right
10.
then and there. Yeah, because I'm a little impatient. But the thing about being closer to 40, you kind of like, you know, I can, you know, check myself before somebody else checks me. So I know where I go wrong, and I know what my issues are. So I can, you know, fix it myself. Thank you very much. You didn't have to bring that up on the air
I
today.
did, because I thought it was
like
funny.
an hour ago.
And I told you earlier
That's
today
why
I
I
was
be
gonna
telling
put
you,
you
I
on.
be trying to
I was
call
gonna put
you.
you on blast about everything today because you keep writing on my Facebook page trying to embarrass me.
And saying
But I'd be like,
what?
thank
I
you.
don't.
I need to stop
There
y'all
wa-
more often.
No, there was a meme that said, how many men are you dating? And it says, and she says, including you. And he was like, yeah. She was like, none. That is her person. That's her. You have so many dudes, but you never claim nobody. But you'll
Oh
call
my
her.
God.
I don't even care if they listen. Yeah, she's a whore. And every time you call her, she'll be like, oh, I'm getting ready to go on a date. I'm on a date, but you just said you didn't have anybody in your life. Why are you looking at me like that? Because you want to put people on blast.
Apparently-
You set the tone of this thing. Because I was sitting here chilling, okay?
Hold on, I need
saying.
to ask for.
I don't know if I'm getting hot from the tea or it's from this drink because she just really came for me. Like,
But hold on, no,
No,
I
I don't know
like,
if she's dating anybody, y'all. I'm just playing.
Oh, you don't? Because
No,
I was
I
gonna
really
ask you for
don't.
some advice because I feel
I'll
like
tell her my business.
y'all, I feel like I don't ever meet people that I like. Like, do y'all like people easy?
No,
I have a boyfriend, so I'm not supposed to like people. I'm supposed to be mean to me.
I don't like people easily. Like, I really, like, you know that I really don't. Like, I can like them, but I just be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a new day. Let's see what's going on. I just don't, like, I don't know why. Like, I be wanting to like somebody. And I'm not saying I don't like anybody, but I'm just saying, like, I want to feel how I kind of felt with my ex. Like, I really, I really, really liked my ex.
Do you want? You liked him in the beginning.
In the beginning,
'Cause
yes.
You straightened out, man. You was a whole nigga. Like,
Sometimes you gotta be. Sometimes you gotta.
You
be.
do, like, if they
Sometimes
don't.
you gotta put on them black Air Forces with that ski mask on, baby. You gotta show them
but
what to
I
do.
was so shocked. I was like, but you're not gonna. No, I'm not, because it should have been done 6 months ago, like with a straight face. And I was like, okay.
I'm just very much like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like,
Facts.
I feel like
Facts.
if I give you multiple chances to get it together, and like I'm like
You need to get it together.
I'm not a violent. Okay, so I'm just like
Girl, I'm looking for a sound that goes. What do we need? The police.
I'm not that violent. Like, I don't get loud. Like, I'm easy to talk to. So it's kind of
Right.
like when I'm like, let's have this conversation. What's going on? Like, you good? Like, whatever. Like, we can talk about it, or whenever you're ready to talk about it. And then if you don't, and then you just leave me on, and it's just like, you're not.
I get it.
That
ask
stressed
you-
me out to listen to.
My
so I-
nigga,
yeah,
like, like, I asked you, like,
Mm-hmm.
so now it's like, now I gotta be like a bitch, like, because, like, no, like, you, and then it's kind of like, I'm learning to, like, have boundaries and set boundaries with people,
That part.
and also, I'm just like, you don't get the same access to me that you once got
Facts.
before, you know,
Yeah.
and so it's like, we good, and I'm over it, but, like, no,
I just feel like I feel the same way. I have a threshold of you done did enough, and that's enough. And I'm real patient. I didn't used to be. I used to be evil, and I used to be a violent person.
I can do it.
What? Was it the side part? No, for real. Like, I just feel like I used to be. And then so the last person I dated, I really took my time, and I did, y'all. I don't care. I did everything right. I don't care what nobody says.
I swear to
Period. I did
God,
everything
okay.
right by the book.
Right.
I didn't go off. I didn't do none of those things. And I feel like now that I'm older, you have more, like you were saying, like you're able to catch yourself, and you do a lot of self-reflecting. Like, okay, what am I doing in this situation to make this da-da-da-da? And sometimes it's just that you just giving people too much access to you, giving too
Yes.
much time.
I
It was a
agree.
mutual understanding. Like, we're good terms. We don't talk, but we're like good terms. Like, if I see him in the street, I'm gonna say hey. But like, it's just that sometimes it just enough is enough. So you just have to go. It doesn't fit.
I
get it.
agree.
Cry about that tonight in the car.
A Nissan. Is it Nissan?
Huh?
Nissan?
It's a Camry. It ain't even mine. So that you know. Okay, so wait a minute. Did you ever say your opinion on Portia and how she was acting? Because I feel like you had a strong opinion about Portia and her new relationship with.
Okay, so this is my thing on it. Like, I feel like she was wrong, but I'm such an understanding person. I know. And but I also can see, like, what about if that's the person she's supposed to be with?
I'm sorry.
Like, what about that's her nigga? Like, you know, like that's
like,
who
like,
God
like,
want her
what
to
if
be
that,
with.
what if that's her soulmate? Is what you're trying to say?
Yes, like.
Well, okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because you know that the other people they do that all the time and they can still be friends with one another. Friends, they could be friends with one another. You know, they could go. You know what? Yes, Tommy wasn't for me, Jen, but you know what? You guys may get along, and they will actually put, you know, their friends with their exes because they would love to see their friend happy. Like that really, they really do that.
Okay, so I kind of had a situation like that. Like this guy was trying. I just thought about it. This guy was trying to talk to me, and I was just like he would just kept commenting on my picture. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, whatever. And like then he seen me on my cousin's Snap, and then I found out that him and my cousin they used to date, and she was like, oh, but I told him that, you know, we good, y'all can talk. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like, but to me, I'm thinking like, if it didn't work out with you, then what?
Because he may be better suited for you. No. Some people are more mature like that. Like some of my exes, I would be like, oh girl, go talk to him. Like he's this, because it doesn't bother me and I want to see you happy. And I think it goes all the way back to a different term where we were supposed to be with one person. We were not supposed to have sex. And that's why you have all these entanglements and you're connected to people who
I'm a fan of entanglements.
Whatever. Who you don't want to be entangled to anymore. But if everybody was to do that, you know, and stop being so protective over people who you know you're not going to be with, you know?
Yeah. That's true. I agree with that. And I'm crazy. And I still agree with that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I think about any ex that I had, like not anyone I dated, like someone that actually was like my boyfriend, whatever they do right now ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Like one of my exes, my long-term boyfriend for like a long time ago, he just got married. And I think that he has a baby or something, or a baby on the way, baby somewhere in the mix. I don't care if they want to give me their address and they want me to send them some loves and huggies and things like that. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just saying I don't care.
I was like, wait, what?
I'm not gonna do that.
Like, so you gonna waste your money?
No, I'm gonna steal it. But listen, so I don't mind. Like it doesn't bother me. But I kind of see what you're saying. So this summer I did do something that was a little bit of the other realm, and my homegirl told me my homegirl was dating, and my homegirl had a partner and she was really cool with him. She's like, oh yeah, you know, we messed around a long time ago. And I said, oh, okay, cool. Well, looks delicious. Like he's very attractive. And she's like, oh girl, I don't care. And I was like, that's so weird because me and my friends would never, like, it don't matter. Like the stamp has been stamped, honey. Like you can't relick a stamp, it's done. But she's like, oh, I don't care. And so me and him talked for a little bit, but nothing ever went to it. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, I guess I can see what you're saying.
I mean, because you know you're not gonna be with that person, right? And so, if you don't care anymore, why not?
So y'all saying that Portia is okay? Like it's acceptable?
No.
Because that's what I'm getting from this conversation.
I want to go back and binge watch the show because Portia is saying that she wasn't friends, you know, with that. Like what's her name? Oh, she's so cute. I can't even think of her name.
I'll find it. She is real cute.
Yeah, she's a really cute lady. She's saying that she wasn't friends with her, and I think that because Portia is a year or two older than me, so I know she's 40. Portia, like, look,
that body, though.
Yeah,
I don't believe they were friends either because you know when you go into those reality shows, you have to have a story.
Yeah, and I think Portia was the one to bring her in. Yeah, and so to us it looks like they're friends, and they're going to tell us they're friends, but behind the scenes, she just helping the lady get a job. Yeah, and that's just what it is. And you know, she
just like for example, like I don't really think that April and Fizz were really like.
Really?
I forgot all about them. So the young lady's name is Fallon.
Her
name is Fallon. But April and Fizz, they're not together.
I think they were because why would he fumble the bag on that Millennium tour? Why would he do that?
Because like if you on Love and Hip Hop, you gonna keep getting the bag because you on this. You got as long as you got a story, you on the show.
I'm sad about the Millennium tour. I didn't get to go to
I was so mad.
Marry one of them.
But I did see that there's but I don't know. That came from Raspy.
Oh no, I don't believe anything. Let me not say anything he says,
but that
if Omarion says it, I'm with it. You know,
no, but he didn't pray about it. He didn't levitate it and everything. Yeah, he got all the answers.
But I think they were. I think Fizz hit it. I think he hit it and he hit it strong and a few times.
Well, I do. I think that that could have happened, but I don't think that it was like too serious. I think they just kind of.
I think we made it.
You ain't never had a play relationship.
No. Excuse me.
So it was just me.
I think
Okay.
that the world made it bigger than
What it
or not bigger, but I think we took more offense to it than Amarian did, because he looked like he was like, "Nom your heart, like I got rid of that hoe. I don't want her no more." That's what he did.
Facts. Him and Janae was on the bowl.
Yes.
They was chilling.
We were more concerned than he was, at that time. So no,
I'm bothered. That's why I love him.
And back to Portia, I'm gonna say I don't think Portia wrong. I'm sorry, I just don't. She's 40. She's living her life. People need to be happy, and we need to be happy for them. And Fallon looked like she happy and twerking and doing her thing.
Because twerking means
so
happiness.
she gonna get
I must be real happy.
spousal support. She gonna be straight. Sure.
Nah, facts. You know what? Actually, in the beginning, I was like, "Ooh, that's just so messy. It's wrong." But then now that I told my little story, I thought about my own life, and I was like, actually, who cares? You know,
Sometimes
like, who cares?
It's good that you brought that up, because I feel like it's very important that we all reflect back on ourselves, because we always been like, I had like my ex-best friend. She would
Not ex-best
judge me.
friend.
Yeah,
not her
she is
friend.
she is very much an ex. So
Dang.
she would judge me for things that I would do, and it could be simple stuff. And then it could be a week later, 2 weeks, a year later, she do it. She's like, "Oh yeah, I did this," and I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, "Bitch, didn't you just judge me?" But at the same time,
But it's different when I do it.
Yeah, I
Right.
had to learn that I'm here. I'm not saying I'm above her, but I'm saying like I'm in a different place, and
Right.
I have to give her time to get there.
Yeah.
And so I can't get
Facts.
mad at nobody for them not being there, understanding. Or also, I'm a very understanding person as well. So, hey, everybody ain't me.
You're right though. In a friendship, that's important. I had to learn that because
Yeah.
I used to get a little judgy. I got cussed out.
Yeah, me
one
too.
time. Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, I was
"Ugh."
very, very judgmental.
I've-
Maybe about 2 years
I was just
ago.
raised
I've
that way,
always
so.
hated, like, I feel like my granny would, especially being Christian and Church of Christ, all of that. You are always judged, and I feel like I don't like judgment. Like, do you?
Right.
You know?
But
And
only
so-
God could judge. That's the whole premise.
Exactly.
Of it, so.
But
Yeah.
Church of Christ people.
I know I was very judgmental. That was just my nature. But when I feel it slipping out of me, I just be like, let me just shut the hell up,
Right.
because
Let me just mind my business.
this side 2 years ago, I was a hoe. You know,
Right.
so
Once upon a time, not long ago,
It was.
a hoe.
okay, and I'm in it. Yeah. So let me just shut up, and it's your time. I had my
Yeah.
time. It's your time to shine, do your thing, and you live and you learn. So.
That's true, and I believe with that. Like everyone goes to have different levels of their own epiphanies at their own time. So
Right.
I learned things later on in life that other people had been learning, and vice versa.
Right.
I'm like, how y'all still doing that? But how you still doing that? Okay, my business is gonna get.
But
mine.
see, it's because you're not in the same place, So
Got it.
everybody have their own time or whatever. Just
Right.
like you waiting on your blessing, it's not your time, so don't be jealous of somebody else. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Everybody got their whole season, okay? Y'all outside.
Yes.
Not me. I'm just.
Speaking of outside, don't we have a paid advertisement?
Oh, okay. So on Thursdays and Fridays, y'all, let me tell y'all about Snookies. First of all, they got these wings, and they is crack, and I love them. Like, I cannot go to Snookies without getting those wings. But anyways, on every Thursday and Friday, they have Ladies Night, and it's hosted by Roddy Woods, and it's like basically a lot of comedians come out and do their like stand up, and it's a good time. You can. You do all of that, and they got drinks. Like, them drinks be strong, and like, look, sometimes I be there bartending and stuff like that. I might pour you a little extra, up in there and get you. Like, y'all, I was there this past weekend, and this girl, she threw up in the bucket, and I just thought that was so disgusting.
I'm
like,
sorry.
just throw it away.
Wait, is this part of the promo?
That part is
or
not a
what?
part of the promo.
This is not part of the promo, but I'm just trying to tell y'all that them drinks is good, okay?
That's how lit you gonna get. Wait, so what nights did you say?
It's Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursdays and
There's a
Fridays.
comedy show. There's open mic. There's karaoke. It's whatever. Because we with it.
Do you have an address for Snookies?
I actually don't have an address, but I will post something for you guys. And also, this is our first show, so everything will be posted somewhere within the clip when y'all watch us
In
and
the
y'all see
universe.
our beautiful faces, and
Okay.
then y'all see that, okay? All right.
Awesome. Okay, time for the random fact that is gonna be obviously told to by me. So y'all, it was hard for me to find something that was like at least like semi-G rated, but I think I found something. So here's the WTF fun fact. This is from a page on Instagram called WTF Fun Facts. It says 64% of Americans believe that having a sense of humor is the most important quality for a successful relationship, survey revealed. Do y'all think this is a true fun fact, or like is humor important to you at all?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we have to laugh.
It's most, like, no, seriously, because, like, first of all, you don't want to be somebody who always serious, because, first of all, I'm super goofy.
Yeah.
And, okay, can I say that? Can I say this though? Like as I'm getting older, I'm also becoming more sensitive because it's like sometimes somebody might say something about my head that I would have laughed at like 5 years ago, but now I'm like, wait, what do you mean? My head was what? Like you really think it's that big? Like I'd be like, and I'm like, oh wait, let me chill, like because I don't want to be that person,
right?
You know? But it's very important to have a sense of humor because I don't know, you have to choose your battles too in relationships, and I feel like you just gotta laugh at these niggas sometimes, like you funny,
yeah. Sometimes laughter keeps me from
getting
from
mad,
arguments or from getting mad about stuff. So.
And then sometimes stuff that you be like, dang, I really overreacted, but I ain't telling this nigga.
Oh, you're one of those.
Ow.
I can put my pride to the side sometimes and be like, okay, my bad, I messed up. But sometimes, because then I feel like they don't know how to take that sometimes. Then they want to think they always right. I'm like, but you're not. I'm always right, okay?
See, I don't know. I need humor. I need jokes. I need all of that. Like, it's just, my family's like that. I just need it. Like, literally, I don't care what kind of conversation. Honestly, I take it too far, though. I ain't gonna lie. Because it be serious stuff like, hey, Amanda, my mom, she's, I'm like, what? Well, at least she ain't gonna be here too long. That's not funny. It's not the right time. You know what I'm saying? And my family is like that. The people who really die will be at this funeral making jokes because that's how we cope. So it gets a little dark with us. So maybe too much humor, but I'm a humor person. Like, if you're not funny, at least know how to laugh. Like, I can't say nobody boring.
Right.
Stay away from me.
Yes, because like, you didn't think that was funny?
But your mama to get? Okay, fine. Fine, tough crowd. Okay. Did y'all hear Nicki's new album? Or new old album?
Yeah, okay.
Recycle album?
I just heard 2009, okay? And don't get me wrong. I am all the way Cardi. But I did like Nicki first, but I thought Nicki was going to give me looking ass nigga. I thought I was gonna get that. Like, okay, look, I'm sick of it. This, but I got that other stuff, and I couldn't even get. I downloaded the whole album. I couldn't even get past the first song. Well, I did like was it Chirac? Is that what it's called?
Is it which one?
Yeah,
is
with
it?
G Herbo. I really like that song. But other than
she's
that,
so rough on that one.
She's like a dude, and I'm like, Nicki, bang. She's like bang bang, shoot 'em up, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I want to dance and I want to party.
Right.
At this point in my life, I want to party.
She back at twerking.
No, girl, you twerk. Let me tell you something. Log into Facebook right now. If you are not friends with Key or on her Instagram, her Snap, you're gonna see ass, and more ass. Go there. Okay.
I literally.
You need to do one of them premiums. That's what you need, because anytime a camera goes up, this girl ass just gets to just bobbing.
Our photo shoot. I have your cheeks in my phone more than my cheeks, and I don't like that.
I cannot.
Oh my God! First of all, I don't even post the bad stuff. I just send it straight to her.
I'm just saying,
she trying to come for me?
Because anytime I log in, you twerking. But anyway, back to Nicki. That was and I'm not biased, with Cardi. It's just Cardi is where I'm at in my life now. I am.
You want to be later with your man, having a good time.
It's up and I want to be like that. Yeah, and I want to clap my nails, and I don't want to fight no more, Nicki. Like, I'm over that.
That's where I'm at. I'm wherever Nicki is. Period. Okay?
You not Nicki though. Tell me you felt that. Tell me you are in you doing her songs right now. You in the car. That's what you jamming.
Yes. And look,
which song?
I'm Nicki Minaj, and that's all I gotta say.
Facts. I like the Crocodile Teeth song. That's only because I'm West Indian. I like that song. J. Cole album. I know. I wanted us to talk about that, but I didn't get to listen through it. I didn't listen through it. All I ended up hearing was a song with him and Lil Baby, the baby, Big Baby.
They all the same.
Yeah, well, except for the baby. Speaking of the baby, everybody hates the baby. I don't know why.
The baby or Lil Baby?
The baby, the one with the turtleneck on.
Oh, Turtle Man.
Yeah. You okay. All right. Now,
he do give me Ninja Turtle vibes.
He do look like a Ninja Turtle.
Okay. When we leave here and he going to drop us outside, I don't want to
right in the face.
He's talented, but
he is talented.
Hey.
Last thing, Future and Lori Harvey on his new song. Do y'all think he was petty? What did he say?
Tell Steve Harvey I ain't want to, something like that. But that is Future. I don't know. I kind of get like why Future is just. I would go have sex with Future too.
No,
I really would.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I would.
I don't know. I need another
Because
button
sometimes
to help
I used
me.
to be like, why would they even, have sex with him? Why would he got to do? Took a shot of Henny. Y'all be going crazy. Yeah. I'd be like, yes, I
just
would
want him to
too.
perform at a party or two for me.
And they would
He
come
can keep
off.
the ding-a-ling. I don't need
They
it.
would come off. I don't care what you say. He can rap me right out of my panties. I don't care.
We need
He
more
can say whatever he
buttons.
wants to say. He can say whatever. If he don't want Lori, he don't want Lori, okay? But I felt like he should have said that like 10 months ago because you all in a relationship. And he could have
And he
recorded
late.
that because, sometimes they record
Facts.
songs months,
Okay. Way in advance.
No.
Kiki,
You just want to be
so-
Lori so bad. Okay, you can agree with the whoreness. You're a whore too. We get it. But I'm saying what he said, what he said, he could have said it months ago, like when they first broke up. And
Do you think Future is like? Is he? Who's your top pick celebrity? Do you have a male top celebrity pick?
Oh,
Drake
yeah.
You one of those?
She liked Drake when she
French
used to be a
Montana.
BBW, and he
French
said,
Before I got my new body.
That's what you really started. Remember when he had that BBW line in his window? So I can't even remember how it goes.
But I like Drake
my
when he was
girls,
on Degrassi.
BBW.
Yeah,
That's one.
what-
Needs some
Yeah,
love.
I swear to God, that is not when I.
That's when you started
That is.
liking him like
I've been
that.
liking Drake since Degrassi, since he was in a
Oh.
wheelchair Jimmy. Okay, period. Okay,
Don't bring up his past.
I
I
really
think
still
he
like
did
him
that.
in the
when he got
wheelchair.
shot. You could tell me. I'm not gonna tell nobody.
No, but it was very sad.
Yeah.
But I liked him when he was still in the wheelchair. I promise you. I would have still dated him. I would have sit on his lap.
Well, y'all. I mean,
He wasn't gonna
wrong
feel
with
it.
you?
He wasn't gonna feel it. So.
well, I think we didn't talk about everything we shouldn't be talking about. Should be talking about.
Cause I'm embarrassed. Do we gotta upload this, y'all? Cause y'all
Wrap
done
it
called
up.
me a hoe about 10 times. Like
My
I ain't gonna
cousin
have
is
no
not
niggas
a
after
whore.
this.
She has whore tendencies. It's two different things.
I did not say that, and I'm not in it. That's my final word.
But you thinking it?
Okay, so we hope y'all really enjoyed our show. Get to know us on personalities. You can follow us on IG at Pour Decisions. That POUR Decisions.
Don't do me, because my phone in French. Don't do me.
I'm dead. But y'all, make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all tune in. Like whatever the review, like if y'all have bad reviews, whatever,
Keep it to
don't.
yourself.
Yeah,
Keep it to
please.
yourself,
Because I was about to say that. Because I will get the baby on you. Period. Okay.
Turtlenecks up.
But thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back next week. You can catch our show every Monday. Okay.
Okay.
Great. And as always, have a really good week filled with
Good decisions.
Oh,
okay?
you gonna say good
Not no
decisions?
good decisions.
Girl,
we don't
it's
do
hard.
that. What's that?
Pour your decisions.
Okay. And then let us know about it.
Yeah.
Call us.